I dag skal vi se at Darrens team skaper litt mer dramatikk enn naboene til Kenneth og Natalie setter pris på.
Just another typical Friday afternoon. Everybody's left. Just that the owner's left with a small little problem. A crane has accidentally hit the cables, so now there's no power. So nobody can have anything, TV, anything for Friday night. Aren't we popular?
Men dagen etter det full fart igjen.
The sun deck area of the terrace is now taking shape. Now we're getting ready to put the stones around. I like to get a nice hard edge to it, and it will also blend into the stones that will be put into the rest of the garden. I don't like suddenly stopping stones and starting, stopping. So this will lead and blend in very well.
Ja, men nu de jo kommet lidt I gang med hakken herovre. Når de først får begyndt, som I kan se bak mig, så går det vældig fort. Jeg synes, det den cooleste have I hele området her.
Her brukes det tradisjonelle terrassebord, impregnerte. Det det mest brukte terrassebordet I Norge. Når vi snakker om levetid, så sier vi stort sett at dette har ca. 5 ganger så lang levetid som ubehandlede materialer.
So much has happened the past few days. Some plants are coming in a few days. We also just got all of the trees for the hedge. So we'll start to do that this weekend.
Jeg ved at lave hjerte.
He's really excited to see everything finished, that he's actually gone ahead and started to do this himself.
Jeg liker at gøre sådan nogle ting her, så nej, det helt fint. Det det samme hjerte, som der sat 2 hjerter op af. Ja, så bliver det hæk for resten af vejen, så skillet her vil blive ret privat. Så det jeg kan ikke vente med det. Så de næsten færdige med shingle, eller hvad hedder det? Rullesten. Så nej, jeg kan ikke vente. Det bliver simpelthen så bra at kunne sætte det ud. Ja, en 3-4 måneder mere end andre nordmænd. Med tak, varme. Så det bliver så fint. Og børnene, de kommer til at... De kan ikke vente med at komme ud I haven. De mangler den.
The thing to remember with planting hedges is making sure you kind of get the root balls at the same height, so you don't have them too deep or even worse too high. So I have to try them in first, see that they're just a few centimeters below ground height, and then you want to make sure that you have the good sides facing towards both neighbours. It doesn't matter if these sides are not so brilliant because they will grow out. And then make sure you're following the line, the boundary line. A lot of people ask me, should they take the hessian sack off or not? Always leave it on, otherwise the root ball will fall apart. The roots will come out through this, no problem. Making sure the spacing is correct as well. So that we didn't have too much hella around, I wanted to bring in the shingle just to break up the surface structure a bit. course, being a design garden, it's all the details that count. Here we've decided to put some kind of bookshelves, shall we call them, where we're filling up with a massive plants and decoration.
Regnet øser ned hos familien Narten-Heinrich, men ved hjelp av noen store presenninger kan byggingen av hagen fortsette.
Jeg har jo egentlig ikke satt meg noe særlig inn i tegningene. Altså, jeg har jo bare fulgt med fra dag til dag. Jeg har blitt litt overrasket for hver eneste ting som dukker opp her og der. Og, ja, jeg har hørt om noen sånne småting som skal skje inniblant, men ikke så veldig mye. Nei, altså det har skjedd veldig mye siden sist. Jeg var jo 3 dager i Danmark denne uka her, og da jeg kom tilbake igjen på torsdag, så var det kjøkkenet på plass, og den stålkonstruksjonen bak meg.
Because the kitchen is close to the house, we wanted to disguise it in a way so it didn't look so ugly. So we've chosen to use the kitchen that I've designed, which is basically a drawer. Everything's inside, kitchen, sink and the grill. So when you finish using it, just slide it back in. It's all quite smooth and hidden away.
Jeg gleder meg veldig mye til å få en hage som litt annerledes enn en vanlig typisk hage med gressplen og tujahekk. Til å kunne sitte mye ute, bruke den plassen som et uterom.
The idea of my design was to get some bicycles into this area. The planter here is put here specifically so it will shield the bicycles. As this is the main entrance coming in, the first thing people are going to see is about 5 or 6 bikes, which isn't so nice. But the plants growing up will shield this, so they get a nice view to the entry of the house. Up in the plant boxes, I've chosen to have barlind, or Taxus baccata hilly. Firstly, because it's wintergreen, they don't want to be seen in here, they need the privacy. Also, barlind takes being in planters much better. Planters freeze more than the ground because they're above the ground, and barlind is a good plant, a good strong plant to take this. Now the kitchen is looking much more finished. All we have are the finishing touches. We're going to have the little herb garden up in here. Here we can see the doors are now pretty much finished. We built the fronts out of Trex because they take the weather well, they don't expand and contract. Also, the kitchen, nearly done. Just the grill, we have a special grill plate that will go on top so you can grill meat and things like this, and you still have plenty of workspace to do things with. The steel structure will take the saildukes. Saildukes are a great temporary roof structure. You don't need to have permission to put them up. Of course, this sort of steel you do have to have permission from the commune. What the idea here is that they can be taken on and off quite quickly. So if you want shade or if it starts to rain, you can pop them up and down. In this planter, I've chosen to have Miscanthus strictus and more barlind, but this is fastigiata. This will grow quite tight and narrow. The grasses will grow quite high, but they still aren't a solid block for the windows. So when you're sitting in the sofas inside, it'll kind of disguise the sofa area outside. Here is our inbuilt sort of sofa bed sort of area. Great thing about these, lots of cushions all over them. Be really comfortable to just lay back and relax. After you've eaten the meal, come down here. Whole different experience to be just chilling. I'll just borrow their bag. Here in this hole where this man's actually disappeared down into is another planter. What I wanted to do in our new little sofa bench ideas is to have plants to soften it up, otherwise it will be quite a big sofa. Here we have a little idea of putting the garbage into the garbage stative here. Just literally go in here, open up the bin, throw garbage in. The other side, garbage guys come along, open the doors and take it away.
Og neste uke får du se det endelige resultatet av byggeprosessen i begge de to enebolighagene.